Good Thursday morning. This is 106.1 KYVZ. Joe Vazurek visiting with ag meteorologist Chris Schromick at Decision Weather in Atwood, Kansas. Chris, looks like another warm day on tap for the high plains.
Yeah, Joe, we've got actually what's going on here this morning. We got a low pressure that's just about right over the tri-state area, and that has our winds in a variable direction. You get out there in Colorado, they're from the north and west. You get to the Oakley, Hill City, Norton areas, they're from the south and east, and then you got some southwest winds out there along the Kansas-Colorado border. That low is going to wrap up and intensify. If you're under the middle of that low in that tri-state Three Corners area, you might not see the winds start picking up a whole lot there, but out ahead of it here, the winds will turn to the south this afternoon at 20 to 30 miles per hour, and then increase with gusts up there to 40, 50, especially in those areas. It'll probably be like south and east of a line from Sharon Springs to Atwood. We've got a red flag warning in place with the dry conditions and temperatures expected to reach up there into the lower 80s. So we got warm, dry, and windy conditions, and that red flag warning is in place from late this morning, 10 a.m., 11 a.m., Central Mountain, all the way to the evening hours, 9, 10. So we've got those conditions in place, and what's going to happen is during the day, a cold front's going to come through, shift those winds to the north, so you're going to have south winds gusting 45 to 50, and then this evening, a period of north winds at 45 to 50. That's why the extending the red flag into the evening hours. As far as moisture goes, looks like a dry frontal passage. There might be some light rain, snow mix overnight out in Colorado. Doubtful. It looks like those lows, at least in the Kansas area, will be in the mid-30s, and then that cold air will move in tomorrow and Saturday. Tomorrow's highs will probably only be in the mid-40s. Saturday, we may go in that 50, 55-degree range. Tomorrow's winds will be from the north at 20 to 30 miles per hour, and then die down on Saturday, 10 to 20, and start shifting back to the southeast ahead of a low pressure that'll be kicking out of the southern plains through Texas and Oklahoma for Easter Sunday. As far as rain goes, Friday, Saturday, moisture, it looks like we can, Friday evening, some showers will develop, continue into Saturday morning. Talking a quarter inch or less type precipitation with the rain, but the cold temperatures dropping below freezing would have the potential for some snow out there in Colorado, particularly the higher elevations as you get to the west of Burlington and the western parts of Yuma County. For us, it would be rain, that lighter type rain. Overnight, like that overnight low will be right around 30, that low upper 20s out there in Colorado. Easter Sunday, watching the track of that low, it still keeps the rain south and east of a line from Garden City to Hayes. Looks like we'll maybe have some clouds in the morning. We could see some wraparound precipitation, maybe east of Highway 83 there in the morning. But by afternoon, it looks like it will clear out. Sun will come out for Easter Sunday afternoon and late afternoon, and we'll see those temperatures rebound back into the 60 to 65-degree range. Monday, Tuesday, back into the 70s, lows back to normal in the upper 30s, low 40s. Could see some isolated thunderstorm development, not likely because the moisture won't be back in the area quite yet from the Gulf. But by the time we get to Wednesday, that zonal flow pattern will start up, and we'll have disturbances coming off the Rockies just about every day through the weekend, and that's when our storm chances increase. Some cooler temperatures will come in here in the 50s, 60s, lows, in those upper 30s, middle 30s, and it should stay in the form of thunderstorm and rain, with the computer model suggesting that we'll get 1-2 inch totals as we start next week. So looks like that end of April, start of May is going to continue to be active, and we'll hopefully catch the rain that we keep talking about in these forecasts and in the long range here to wrap up the month and head into May and spring when the field work really gets to going.
All right. Once again, that's ag meteorologist Chris Schromick at Decision Weather in Atwood, as well as America's Weather Streaming Channel. For KYVZ Radio, I'm Joe Vazurek.